I'm very grateful for my following, but do you know the most difficult part by far about having a male fan base? My man, been following your content for a few now. Love it, but the new video desk and back wall seems like a mess. IDK. I know it goes with the theme of chaos of modern single moms, but a clean desk setup with some diapers framed in the back wall and just a few on the desk, keeping the Gogeta and cell figures and the car like in a collector box or some shit like that would look hella minimalist and professional. Just my humble opinion. Keep it up. Boy, fuck you, first of all. Second of all, nobody asked you. This is the problem with having a male fan base. Y'all, you know how many inboxes I get with random motherfuckers who don't have a creative bone in their body telling me what I should be doing, giving me advice that nobody asked for. Ladies, this is how you know a toxic man, a bitch ass nigga. And that's a lot of bitch ass niggas who watch my content. And I know that because it's simple math. As a real one, I know for a fact bitch ass niggas outnumber real niggas every day. So that being said, I know it's a bunch of bitch ass men that watch my content. This is how you can tell if a man is a bitch. If he goes around giving advice to people that nobody asked for. You're not anybody's boss. You're not anybody's manager. More importantly, I didn't ask you shit, Joel. Maybe, just maybe, my desk is my desk because I like my desk the way I want my desk to look. When you build a YouTube page of over 100,000 followers and people want to listen to your opinions about shit, you make your desk the way you want to make your desk. How about that? That's the pinche way. Speaking of giving advice that nobody asked for, this nigga Barack Obama is back at it again, being the CIA agent that he is. The Obamas, they felt like they didn't do enough damage while they were in the White House, so they felt like it was their civic duty after they left the White House. Since they're now unhinged and they can say whatever they want to, they feel like they want to further damage the American public. Michelle is the only former first lady and the only former black first lady who will not shut up about negative things about her husband. I remember this one interview she had that really pissed me off, and she was talking about how there was a period of like 10 years where she couldn't stand her husband. You don't hear no former first lady talking about the former president like that. It's gotta be once we get a nigga as the ex-president, you got to treat him like a nigga. You can't treat him like an ex-president. Bitch, have some damn decorum. Have some grace. When you speak about your husband, talk about this nigga like he was a former president of the United States of America. Not like he's a nigga. I don't hear shit about you from Barack. Barack be keeping it classy. I don't hear about them years where you couldn't satisfy that nigga sexually. And I know it was a few of them like that because you ain't even cute. You cute as far as former first ladies go. But as far as women go, hell, even women your age, you not that cute, girl. Run around here talking all this shit. I don't know who the hell Michelle Obama thinks she is. This is the result of a bunch of yes girl ass bitches. You think because a woman is somebody, she's attractive. Michelle, you ain't cute, but you talking like a bitch with cute. You ain't even got no ass. The fuck is we talking about here? And more importantly, you look like your damn brother. But since the former president is a black man, you got to feed into the agenda of where we got to damage the image and the mentality of straight black men. You feel what I'm saying? Straight men, masculine men, that's the agenda. We want to eliminate that shit altogether. You know what I'm saying? You the only former first lady who be talking about how annoying their husband is. Bill Clinton got head in the White House. Hillary don't say shit about Bill. Have some damn decorum, bitch. This hoe even went as far as to say she's glad they didn't have a son. Not to mention one or both of his daughters, they changing their last name because the first black president got the only children that don't want the nepotism of being a former president's kid. Fuck out of here. But we getting off subject. This nigga Barack Obama done said that boys need a gay man in their life.
What kind of shit is that?
That's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
Mm-hmm. One dad.
No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And that boy may need somebody.
The disrespect of men. Nobody talks about how people need more than one womanly figure in their life. Nobody says mom isn't enough, but having a good father in your life isn't enough. Every day, every day I get a little bit closer to becoming a card-carrying Republican. Every day. I grew up a Democrat my whole life because I'm black. That's what you're supposed to do, right? But you know, Kendrick Lamar once said, ain't nothing new but a new slew of Democrips and Republicans. Red state versus the blue state. Which one you governing? Bars. I've learned over the years, growing up, you can't be loyal to a political party. You have to listen to what comes out of people's mouth. And these days, in 2025, liberals are evil. And the agenda is to get rid of masculine men altogether. And you do that by A, trying your best to make as many men ubiquitous as possible. B, demonizing masculinity. And C, devaluing men. And what else are you doing besides devaluing a man by telling boys and children that their father isn't enough of a man presence for them? They must seek out other men.
To give the boys some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant.
You see the agenda? The Libiquita agenda is real. What does this man's sexuality have to do with the fact that he had the common sense to call you out on your negative behavior? Straight men are very capable of telling a man he's doing some wrong shit. You ever been in a locker room? You ever had a fucking coach? Sexuality has nothing to do with anything but sex. It don't got nothing to do with you thinking clearer. It don't got nothing to do with you being a better person. Sexuality is only about sex. And we're not phobic. Y'all are annoying.
You need that
Well,
to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have...
So it takes a gay person to show empathy and kindness. Nigga, I'm the biggest empath I know. Last time I checked, I'm very straight. Hold on, let me check again just to make sure. Got the software update. Still straight.
A boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay.
A boy who is gay or non-binary. A boy? Why does this boy have sexual identities? You see, if a bunch of straight men want to just hang around kids and be cool with niggas because, you know, I like kids. Me, I love kids. I don't just try to hang around kids. It's kids around here in the neighborhood. They be riding their dirt bikes around, their four-wheelers and shit. It looks awesome. I be wanting to be like, yo, what up, little nigga? But I keep they're kids. It's weird. I don't know them. I'm not related to them. But if I was gay, according to Barack Obama, I should be trying to mentor these young boys. So for the record, the agendas feel like it doesn't matter if you're a good father. It doesn't matter if you're with the mother of your children. It doesn't matter how active you are. You are not enough. And your child should seek out strange men for counsel so they can double check you. But a single mom by herself is fine. This is how they want you. To be at the top of your game. He's supposed to be the coolest nigga in the world right now. And they're making you a damn sucker. That's exactly how they want you to be. They want you to build yourself up as a man to become a fucking sucker. Look at this nigga Aaron Pierre. I don't know if you be on TikTok, but the ladies are in love with Aaron Pierre. Long before Mufasa, but Mufasa didn't help. It was ever since Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa, they love this nigga. And he chose a whole single mom of multiple kids instead of any of these beautiful, gorgeous, thick women out here. Because he's at the top of his game. All the women love him. Still beneath a regular woman. You got to go get a single mom. And I know she's Tiana Taylor. That don't mean shit. Or Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson was just too cool. He was way too cool. So he had to go get with a known hoe. And it's not enough to just be fucking on a known hoe. That's cool. But you got to be out in public with her. Dates and shit. Y'all are a couple with a known hoe. A slimy hoe at that. This the kind of hoe whose past includes sleeping with producers and shit to get beats and putting your homegirl on somebody and then sleeping with the guy right afterwards because that's just how you roll. And you want this to be your girl? Barack Obama, Aaron Pierre, Klay Thompson, the best of us.